Disney just admitted they're worried about The Mandalorian and Grogu. Will this movie save Star Wars or bury it? Let's find out. Star Wars has been in a weird place for the last several years. The current state is pretty split. Half of the fans are excited and optimistic, hopeful for upcoming projects like this movie, the Starfighter film with Ryan Gosling, and new animated shows in 2026. They see it as a great reset after past struggles, but a significant portion feels disillusioned after years of mixed results. Since the sequels, in short, it's not dead, but it's not thriving either, just uncertain and finding its way. Many fans are thrilled about the theatrical release. It's the first Star Wars movie in 7 years, and many highlight the potential for an epic action, IMAX visuals, sound design, and classic Star Wars vibes. The latest trailer has generated real buzz. Big set pieces like snow battles, flamethrower sequences, Grogu in action, and that classic score hitting hard. Some describe the trailer as looking much better in a theater setting, with strong action sequences that feel truly cinematic, including the film's early summer release, is seen by some as welcoming a return of Star Wars to the cinemas. With big announcements, plus the recent trailer drops, have people looking forward to it as a big screen event featuring Pedro Pascal and Grogu. But, on the other hand, since the last theatrical release was 7 years ago, that has some fans a little skeptical, even afraid you might say. With the last release in theaters being The Rise of Skywalker on December 20th, 2019, the lowest grossing installment of the sequel trilogy, and the most controversial, it had that absolutely hated scene, yes, we all know the one I'm talking about.
Rey Skywalker.
No! God, please, no! No!
Which created massive backlash from fans. Overall, the biggest reoccurring complaint is that movie feels like a panicked, overstuffed attempt to wrap up the saga while appeasing divided fans, resulting in a story that lacks cohesion, originality, and emotional weight compared to what came before. It's often called the weakest entry in the Skywalker saga by critics, even conflicting a lot of the fan base as well. And The Mandalorian, when it came out, was a fresh new take. A bounty hunter runs into a baby Yoda-looking creature. The third season had positive reception overall, but many fans found it full of filler. They disliked how it sidelined main characters like Mando and Grogu, feeling like it was just used to set up other shows like Ahsoka, and rushed storylines, creating a disconnected feel that the first 2 seasons didn't have. There's also a rising resentment towards Grogu, the cute, cuddly, mostly nonverbal baby toddler who's modeled after Yoda, who's known for making small antics and getting into mischief. Some say he's been overused with no real development. After Luke returned him to Mando instead of continuing his Jedi training, he's often treated like a pet that's carried around. Early marketing and secrecy built up huge hype, which some see as an intentional strategy to prioritize sales and merchandise, leading to oversaturation, with trailers and commercials still leaning heavily on cute antics or memes, and with the latest trailer teasing more of the same, adorable moments alongside action, it feels like the merch machine is still in overdrive, just to sell as many toys as possible. For example, some fans are hesitant because of that quirky parody-style Super Bowl ad that just came out, featuring Mando and Grogu in a tauntaun-pulled wagon. It drew significant backlash from fans, calling it confusing, pointless, or a misfire. Reports say it flopped hard at generating excitement, and now Disney's internally concerned about the film's broad appeal, describing it as a question mark that might not draw general audiences beyond diehard fans and Baby Yoda lovers. Media reports highlights worries in the streaming series spinoff might not translate well to theaters, potentially leading to an underwhelming box office compared to past films. But with new leadership, Dave Filoni brings back a small amount of hope. He's been with Lucasfilm since 2005. He's worked directly with George Lucas on projects like The Clone Wars and played a key role in recent successes. Many see him as a natural successor who understands the franchise's core mysticism, lore, and spirit, potentially bringing more innovative expansions to the mythology, like The World Between Worlds, while staying true to its roots. On the other hand, there's a potential over-reliance on safe or nostalgic storytelling. Filoni is praised for The Mandalorian and The Clone Wars and also Rebels, but critics argue his style leans heavily into fan service, cameos, interconnecting lore, Mandoverse expansions, and nostalgia bait. This could mean fewer bold standalone or experimental stories, with more focus on tying everything back to familiar elements, rather than risky new directions. Some worry this prioritizes comfort over innovation, which we're already seeing hints of in the latest Mando trailer, which included characters from Clone Wars and Rebels. Plus, all those lore teases that get longtime fans cheering, but might leave others feeling like it's just callbacks. I just fear that it will turn into nostalgia bait, which seems to be the go-to whenever a franchise is struggling. They pull characters from old shows to get oohs and ahs, try to draw you in, and sell toys. It makes you wonder how much real influence those characters will actually have on the story, if any, by using familiar faces, popping in Grogu being cute, but no deep emotional stakes or fresh ideas. It might please diehard short term, but that won't truly save Star Wars or bring back the casual crowd. But at the end of the day, we're just going to have to wait until May and see when it comes out, and then come to our own conclusions. I really want to know what you guys think about the trailer in the comments. Are you excited about the latest trailer drops, or is it just another Grogu merchandise cash grab that should have been straight to streaming on Disney+? I just wanted to say thanks so much. We've had a lot of new viewers on the channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.